All right, I'm not even gonna waste you guys' time with an intro. Let's get right into it and talk about how we can get a leg up on the competition in XDefiant rank play. First things first, remove the casual gaming mindset. Hear me out. At the end of the day, we are still playing a video game and 99% of us are not making a penny doing so. So we should still be having fun playing XDefiant ranked, yes. I've also seen and heard comments along the lines of, rank play isn't supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be about winning. While this is half true, it's important to remove the casual player mindset, but again, understand we are all still playing a video game at the end of the day, and we all play games for our different motives. Maybe you want to be the next big dog and go pro in XDefiant, or maybe you simply want an escape from reality, but this is some of the toughest competition we will run into while playing XDefiant, and everyone in this ranked playlist is here to win. Most people aren't going to be trying out new loadouts and winging things, so get all of that out of the way before you get into rank play. Players will be doing whatever it takes to get those wins. So again, remove the casual gaming mindset, but still make sure you are having fun. Now, as far as some gameplay, flank and domination. I know traditionally for most players we kind of just hold a home flag such as A or C, and then we fight against the enemies for the B flag. Do not be afraid to make it an absolute bloodbath for all three flags. With strategy though, it can be super effective if you iron out game plans with your team as far as flanking. For some of you this might be common knowledge, but absolutely make sure you have the team coordination to flank effectively. That being said, if you are taking these routes, also expect the enemy team to be doing the same. So definitely watch your back and any cheeky spots that enemies may find to try to knock you out of system. Also, defend in front. Again, traditionally, especially if you are here from the Call of Duty community, we typically sit behind points to defend it. And this isn't only for domination, but zone control and escort as well, especially in escort. Yes, you want to make sure the enemy team isn't getting much distance on the package. Take it to a new level and try not to even let the enemy team get to the package. Now, I'm not saying have the entire team try and defend in front, because not only is this particular approach not quite optimal, you will also do some not so good things to the spawns, as I'm sure you guys know, depending on the game mode that is. Later on, players will start to catch out of this, but early on in rank play, you will be a little more unpredictable defending up front, because again, most players are going to be looking behind the point to try to get picks so they can run an offense. This one is straightforward. Not only do you want to squad up and avoid randoms for competitive efficiency, squatting up just makes the overall gaming experience that much better if you are playing with the right teammates. Now, I don't recommend just squatting up with just anybody. You know what? Fuck it. Make a checklist. Does a person take self-accountability? Does a person actually communicate to get the win? And do they pass the vibe check? The vibe check is huge. We all know a guy like this. Someone will have a couple of bad moments in a game. Not even a bad game. Like they just have a couple of situations where they make some bad plays or lost a couple of gunfights or whatever the case may be. But if something is not going their way at any point, their attitude just turns into shit. We'll touch base more on that a little bit later, but yes, squad up and go overboard with comms. Talk so much to where it feels like it's annoying. Anything you see, call it out. Anything you plan on doing, call it out. Let your teammates know. That being said, while you are speaking, also try to exercise listening. Listening is super important when it comes to communication as well. And also try to communicate quickly. This game is so fast-paced, if you wait just 1 second too late, that can actually be very detrimental. Way more detrimental than you may think. And not only that, effective communication creates a sense of belonging. It fosters a sense of belonging among teammates, reinforcing their commitment to get the W. Next, rotate early and occupy. In XDefiant's Occupy game mode, early rotation is crucial for several reasons. In rank play, all of the points will be predetermined, so you can go ahead and iron out game plans with your squad. Teams must quickly reoccupy to the new position as it shifts. Effective rotation ensures your team generates points while denying the enemy team scoring opportunities. In some cases, if you do think it is safe, definitely rotate with your secondary weapon because you actually sprint faster with your secondary weapon out. Mobility matters. Solid mobility allows you to reach the zone quickly, securing control and earning points. Players who adapt and reposition on the fly will be rewarded in XDefiant rank play. And make sure you are using the appropriate class setups and factions. There is no one right way to do this. You can definitely get influence from pro players and other members in the community that are actually in the mix, but at the end of the day, make sure you are using loadouts that work for you. Again, you don't have to take this exact approach. If you like to use the echelon, go ahead and flank. If you like to use green from the cleaners, go ahead and be in the mix, and when your ultimate ability is ready, you can go ahead and use your ultimate ability and you will be rewarded for it if used strategically. Both factions and weapon setups do go hand in hand. Don't be afraid to make the game your own to be able to get wins with your team. And keep in mind, attachments matter. Customizing your loadout with attachments significantly impacts gameplay. Attachments like muzzle brakes, grips, optics, and stocks enhance weapon performance. Again, you can shape your weapon for mobility or accuracy, but always take into consideration what your teammates are using, both weapon-wise and faction-wise. Also, take advantage of the GSK faction, specifically Jaeger's ADS system. Jaeger's ADS system works a lot like a trophy system from Call of Duty, blocking enemy explosives to keep you and your team safe. This ability is effective on both offense and defense. You cannot go wrong with this, as it will prevent a grenade from clearing you off in the blink of an eye and will force the enemy team to face you head on. Now, we talked about vibes a minute ago. Maintaining good vibes while playing XDefiant ranked is crucial. Again, I understand this is going to be some really tough competition. It's going to be really easy to get emotional and make irrational decisions. Not only that, if you are being irrational, you are going to mess up your team's camaraderie and just kill the entire vibe. Take it one engagement at a time. If you have a couple of bad engagements, try to make the next engagement better than the last one and make that one better than the last one, so on and so forth. There's no way to be able to play this game perfectly and also understand that. Again, team morale is huge. When you're having fun, when your energy is up, I promise you, you will win way more games than you may think. Also, staying calm keeps you focused. A positive mindset helps you stay focused and adapt to challenges and bounce back from setbacks. And lastly, something you're going to want to do is make sure your audio settings are dialed in. Not only just for in-game audio, but your teammates as well. Something I suggest you do is check out my guys over at Waves Customs. You will be blown away with the shit you can hear in-game with these in-ear monitors. Not only does Waves kill it as far as audio, they also kill it as far as aesthetics. You can get them in almost any color. You can get almost any logo printed on them. Such as your favorite esports team, such as your favorite e-girl, whatever the case is. Check these guys out. It'll be the first link in the description, and use code NERV7 for 10% off any purchase at checkout. That being said, if you have anything else to consider while playing XDefiant rank play, feel free to drop it down below. And if you dug the content, consider subscribing for more FPS content such as XDefiant and Call of Duty. And we're chasing down our first 1K subs here on the channel. Let's make that happen. All y'all take care, and I'm out.